Hello and welcome back to the stream. Today we're back in Lightyear Frontier. This is right about where we left off. I'm reasonably sure that we're going to make today our last day of this for a while until there's substantial updates. So we're going to explore a bit. Yeah. So that was kind of my decision, is that we're not going to try legacy mode. From what I've seen, legacy mode is basically a little bit of a different game. It's a lot of cut content, but basically a whole nother game. So we're not going to do that. It's like removed contents. As best of my understanding is that they gutted the story and made the map bigger and added the recursive loop of the grind. So I guess we're playing the harder, more boring version of it right now. We'll see how much they reintroduce when there's more update stuff. Because right now what they've done is changed it from a story game to a recursive loop of resource management. So we're gonna not do legacy mode, even though there are missing resources and locations and stuff. We'll put it to rest today and then pick it up when they update it. Maybe once or twice. So yeah, we're gonna continue exploring. Hello. Get the outer map edges, find some of the artifacts. Still not going to go out of our way for all of them. And I do want to explore the map to an extent. Go whoosh. Just have a little bit of fun with it without having to go, crap, I gotta farm or grab iron or anything like that. Just kind of exploring. Seeing what's what. Going places. Oh, we got two of them already. Either I picked one up earlier or oops. That one up the hill was part of it. Oh, come on. Let's see one under there. could maybe be something over there. Oh man. The last couple times we've been very bad at landing. Whoosh. I think we looked at this. Judging by the still standing cranes, you're pretty sure this used to be a harbor. However, you can't find anything that looks like a ship in the vicinity. I think it would have been cool if they had had a ship that had been like, I don't know, sunk. Oh, come on. Doesn't look like there's an artifact up there, but we'll get up here just in case. Oof. Okay. Oh well. There's one there. Oh, don't fall over, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. This one we do get out for. Oh, one more over here. There we go. So it looks like they do stack and we get about 20 seconds of skimming. It's alright. Anything else up here special? We'll take those. Oop. Peachy. And I'm hoping the rest of them are in there. Not too bad. Okay. So we got up and over. And reach underneath. Yes, we can. And up and over. Let's go look at that, because we didn't. You search through the few of the containers. It looks like they contain food supplies, but whatever wasn't already scavenged has long since turned to the dust. Okay. That makes sense. Nothing doing up that way. There we go. One more. that. I'm not going out of our way for too much in the way of resources. Having yep, thank you. Not too bad time exploring. Where are we? Do that. We can do that now. Whoosh. There we go. Oops. Did not mean that. You can do a jump and then right into it. You don't have to, go from surface level. That's good to know. And it doesn't let us double jump. That is also good to know. And we still have plenty of fuel. I'm doing A-OK. No. There we go. That one I don't know why happened. This would not be a terrible spot for a mining operation. That being said, we're not... Oh, thank you. Letting me dump weird ways. Okay, that's good. No. There we go. Not too bad, but yeah, that would be a pretty good space to do some, have a mining thing there, an ore extractor. Wish there was like a, yep, there we go. We're gonna struggle for a minute as it loads this in. It'd be nice if there was like a thing you could put on the ore nodes that would auto extract them. That'd be so cool. and then like plop them on a conveyor belt or something towards an ore crusher. One artifact. You recognize the hologram as a live, updating map of the surface. It appears the vault's denizens diligently monitored the outside world. That's fun. Let's see what else is out here. Two. Three of them. This window somewhere. Ooh, that goes deep. Careful not to fall off. Oof. Ooh, new thing to build. The chamber is filled with living quarters extending deep into the underground. It looks like they tried to cram the population of a small city into one place. It doesn't look like anyone's home, though. Okay. There we go. Some of these explanations I'm like, without more like exploration or something, the amount of information you know about it is kind of like, are we sure that those are living spaces and not something else? Yeah. I don't know. Oh no, that's the way we came in. And there's no map. It would be cool if there was some kind of interconnecting underground cave system or something like that. But it's kind of just not terribly much going on here. The computer is still on, but you have no idea how to operate it. You could start mashing random buttons to see if something happens, but you don't want to risk initiating an inexplicable self-destruct sequence. Yeah. These computer servers are likely filled with invaluable records of ancient civilization before it came to an end. You make a note to send a tip to the Archaeological Society in case they want to check this out. Yeah, I think it'd be interesting, like, story-wise, to be, like, forced here story-wise, and then having to build things to extract the knowledge or something, and that being quest stuff. Maybe that's the plan. But right now, I don't know. Dang it. Okay. Taking an absurd amount of damage there. So we'll climb up here and jump across. Too far, too far, too far. This way, this way. That was jank. But yeah, like story-wise, it would like make sense to have like a let's go out here and survey archaeological stuff and things. Oof. Retrieve the data things or something. There we go. I mean, that would be interesting, story-wise at least. There we go. All vault artifacts. Ow. I should have held just a little bit back. In my other playthrough, the counter got borked. So even though I got all 10, it didn't count it. It still said 0 of 10. Well, that's kind of whatever, neither here nor there. This the Hexagon Valley side. There we go. And that freezes time. All that you can't go farther past. I do want to get a better look at the skeleton. If I can get up there. I've not done major exploring that way. As it seems, whoosh, that is a good jump. But we need to be up on top of things in a weird way to get where we're going. Let's see if it'll let us plan. Like it'd be nice to get up there and then there, and there, I think is how we do it. Okay, come on. Going places we're not supposed to. Always fun and exciting. Those go nowhere. Ow. Oop, slow it down. Not in that much of a hurry. Some of these don't make sense because they're all like stupid to get to. Okay, up there. I don't know that we can get up there. Grab these. Yeah, I don't think we can get up there from this side of things. Good job. I appreciate you exploding everywhere. So maybe we can get up there with our jump. If we can, that means we can get up there and then across there. But I don't think there's any way to comfortably go up there, and this is a barrier of you can't go over there because it's not in the game yet. Yep. Skyrim. Yeah, I think there's a barrier wall. There's not a barrier wall up here. It's a oh, no, there is. Never mind. I was like, maybe we could cheese our way back there, but no. So that goes across to where I wanted to go, kinda. Before we go the wrong direction, that way. That gets us more map explorer. So we go up this way. Right there. There's an awful lot of, looks like either aluminum or silver up there. We'll go this way because it goes up. Yeah, we'll try to skip over to that island. See if there's anything special about it after getting a little closer to these Ooh. And take all that. Boop, boop, boop. Not that we need it. This is just the hoarding mentality. It's convenient and we'll grab it. But yeah, I did want to get up here and see what's up here along with the bones. Maybe some artifacts or a viewpoint or something. Just a lot of nothing stuff. There we go. And there's just so much of nothing. The map is just big for the sake of being big. Nothing wrong with having a big map. But hopefully updates kind of expand it a bit so that it's, I don't know, more rewarding to go exploring. It's like right now, the corn is not a priority to grab. And if there were like specialized resources or collectibles, but it's just so empty. Basically a stegosaurus and maybe, I don't know, some triceratops formed head on it. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be much of an incentive to be up here except for some freebie flowers that it's kind of moot to get after you're settled in. And the shopkeeper sells everything to you. So let's check the map. Any way out that way is fine. Let's grab these. We'll do some setup for eventual updates and coming back to it. But I think it'll be a good while before we're back here again. Let's see, it is that right there. Let's go down. But yeah, 42 corn in the face of the thousands that we harvest every so often. out here. I think that's our big resource we need more of. Like the only one currently that we're falling behind on. I guess I'll have space to pick that up as well. It's there. Just dump you there. Break you. Nice. Okay, so directly behind us. There must be some rocks I dropped at some point in time ago. Oh, I don't have space for that. See, that's all coal and aluminum in this spot. Definitely going to try to make it across. I think this is our best bet. Do a jump and then a skip and slide. Booyah. Anything else out here? Just these glow trees. Yeah, just out here for a not wholly rare thing. I don't know. No glow tree. Nothing really on that side to look at. Let's do some sketchy parkour. Oof. I should get steady a little bit more before jumping the next time. Oof. And that looks like it's pretty much it. We've explored maybe not the whole map. Let's throw that down there. Do a travel home. Empty our pockets just a little bit. And picking up some just random junk type stuff. I do still like how this little hovel came together. these ones. Wonder if I can paint the I shouldn't have any of those. Whatever they are. Solar panels. That's what my brain's thinking. Solar panels. Let's go out here. A little bit of iron in the system. That's fine. You and you. We still have plenty of the refillite. Aluminum, Zappertberg. Honey bottle. Carrot. We're getting to where they're all full up. A little bit more of that. I didn't really need that. I just grabbed it for getting the automation quest done. Those 2, 3. All seeds. I need a little bit more of the repair kit stuff. Do 2 more. Not too bad. Surprised that still hasn't hatched yet. Of course. Oh, corn. I was putting corn away. You know what? We'll take a minute and do some crop harvesting. We're not in a hurry to do much of anything, so we'll do some. Okay, and that one. There we go. Not too bad. We'll get them all. Yeah, about 8K per harvest. 8.5K, 8.5, 8.6. If I remember right. Not too bad. We would have gotten it anyway. We're doing okay. Grab our next seed. I think we're doing corn next. And I think I can remove the water from my other one. Except for maybe... Oh, we can downgrade to boring level water cannon on the going. Okay. Yeah. Corn seed. And we want... a full complement of corn. Which means, because we crafted corn from the inventory, shouldn't have any in our inventory anymore. All that. I'm kind of okay if I don't have full coverage. Okay. I knew I missed a large amount here. Oops. Okay. Let's go empty. Some of these might be empty. Yep, and we got more eggs out and about now. There we go. Let's put this sucker down, and we go back here. Swap you back to that one. Gives us a tin to play with. How much does a not mods, I want Trailblazer cost. What do the mods for that do? Boosts, recharge, active speed, tractor type movement speed. Okay, so I need still electronics. Probably more iron electronics as well. And iron, probably that many. Make us stupid heavy. Let's go put those away. Let's see if you have anything for me.
I bet I have just the thing you need.
Yes and no.
Bye now.
I bet I could spend all my money and get that fully for awesomeness if I wanted to. What things would I remove for... Okay, so do you know what? We're gonna sell most of our loomy stuff that we just grew. There's no reason to... 5,000? Do that. Go grab this egg. I like this spot because we got the occasional egg. That most definitely is in our territory. Whoosh. I have to take those trees down at some point in time. But that's okay. So we're gonna sell the loom blooms. I don't care if we make profit or not. I want more of the power cores. Or whatever they're called. I need to hurry up because she's probably gonna go soon.
I bet I have just the thing you need. I bet I can find a buyer for this
Definitely at a
time.
loss, but
Nice choice.
2.
Bye now.
Those are not valuable. Okay. That answers that question. Now we gotta play. What tools do we need and not need as we're going places? Fuel efficiency, we do want. Parts, transformation, trailblazer. Okay. That's gonna make us flat. Hauling. Water surfing's good. Sprint speed's good. I don't know that I much need inventory then. 700 is still respectable. So let's see. I don't know that I care about boost. Or the recharge for boost. Active speed. I don't know what active speed means. Is that how fast it changes? Movement speed. See if I can put both of those on. Okay, charges I can. Movement speed, no. Can I put that on there? No. So, it is a mixture of these two. Extra boost. I guess that's how we do it. Did I not craft one of those? Boost charges, boost rate. Okay. And then we can throw. Nope, not all those back on. That's not bad. 770. That's fairly quick. Oh wow. I think that might be quicker. Ow. Okay, where are we going? Oops. This might be better to drive in third person. We do not benefit from jumping. Okay. So we go down this way. Coastal. Nice little cruise along. That's got to be nickel. That is not where we can drive. We're so bad at driving backwards. That's good to know. Ooh. And oh, come on. I swapped back. It's not bad movement. In a more open area, it's not too bad. We're getting over here. Yes, blow it all up. Thank you. Okay. Means there's technically a land bridge across or something. Okay. And we go. Whoosh. Ooh. Ooh. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. Mostly because it was convenient. But that goes nowhere. Our map says that's the edge. Ow. We are taking dumb damage, but that's okay. I forgot to grab repair kits. Let's see what's out here. Oof. I should not have jumped. Ooh, a freebie wild pitcher plant. Not that I actually need it though, but we'll take it because it's there. Nickel. Haven't really needed in a long time. Let's just fight over. Okay, how are we doing on our map? I feel like there should be something out here. go. We're doing all right on our exploration. I'm learning my mistake. Don't take those big jumps at speed. A decently okay amount of copper. I mean, we could do stuff, a lot of stuff, if we really decided to. But I have decided to not. So yeah, tomorrow I'll have a different game that we'll be playing. Let's see. Probably something on top of there to see. I still haven't decided what we're doing afterwards. I need to go through and look at what I've got and what I've played and haven't finished. That I'd simply be good to play or good to finish. Some of them I've been looking at and been like, yeah, I need to go through and do. I just haven't. And I've let myself be distracted. I know I'd have fun doing them. Oh, there we go. Just getting the starting point or the re-entry point. And that's the hard part. Really? I was not expecting to get waylaid by a bird thing. Some of these things where resources are, you just scratch your head because there's like no way you can get there without extreme building or terraforming. Not really much point going there. On top. Or just like putting your resources into like something extra specific like jumping. Like even mid-game getting up here would be a chore. So yeah, I think the way to get in would be up here. That's kind of blocked off. Yeah, where did you come from even? Something's weird with the sound of those, where it sounds everywhere, even though the directional sound of it should be somewhere else. Now, be interesting to see like those actually doing dam stuff where water was higher or not. Like all of that's locked behind an update. So yeah, we've looked at pretty much everything. We've not done everything, I know that, because I've got still corruption in this area to root out. And there are definitely resources that I don't have, like seeds of plants and things. But yeah, just getting to that point where I'm definitely getting bored of what we're doing, so have to figure out what we're doing tomorrow. That. Positive I shouldn't have any of those. Couple things in here. Okay, wrong button. Egg, pitcher plant. Should grab some store stuff. Mostly. Oh, that's full. That's pretty much full now. This one. Let's grab that many. Not too bad. How are we doing on weather? Not bad on weather. I could harvest those. What do we got here? If I can do iron frames, contribute to their whatever that is. But right now we're just kind of nothing. Let's see. I had a couple things popping through. I kind of like that sign. Whoosh, spin, whoosh. Do that right about there. Right about there. I'll look through and label. We'll do this one and then we'll turn it around and do the other side. There. 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 does kind of kill the symmetry a little bit, but that's fine. So this is silver. Silver ore. This is. Come on. Red crystal. This one's going to be yellow. Crystal. That one is stone. Coal. 10 aluminum. Aluminum. Or that one's nickel. Iron. Iron ore. Not tine ore, and that one's copper. And then we have wood. Wood, and this one should be hardwood. Wood. Should have done this a while ago. Should be softwood. That one's sand. That one's clay. Feathers. Crystal shards. Fine, that's amber fragments. Amber fragments. Fur. And this one should be plant fiber. Okay, there we go. Getting things orderly a little bit. I wanted to see if I could paint those. Okay. And I'll be distracted again for just a minute. That is... what color is that supposed to be? That's... we'll try black. Turquoise. And sapphire blue. That is expecting that we can paint them. I still don't know. Oh, we can. So that's turquoise. Black. Black's a little too much. Let's, I don't know that I like any of those. also be the wrong time of day. But I don't know that I like any of those colors. Sleep. I don't like that, the edge of that doesn't change color. So let's grab a few more colors. Straight green, blue, bronze. So what that does, I don't think pink's gonna be white. We'll try citrine as well. I'm surprised I was able to get so many of those down right away without even crafting material for it. I'm guessing that's probably bronze. I don't hate the white. Yep, that's the bronze. Turquoise. Dark green? Nope, don't like that. Black, no. I think the white's the color would go on those. Yeah, those look much crisper. But yeah, while we're running around for the next little bit, doing not much of anything, let's empty our pockets. Okay, we got them all. And we'll, green sprouts, yellow, green tree, large sprouts. Glow trees. Wow, I have a whole bunch of those. Let's go swap our machine out. I need the seed cannon. There we go. And then we can get hardwood sorted a little bit, or at least not sorted, but planned for the future uses. While we do that, I think we can talk about this game. It was a lot of fun. Obviously, early access game, so there's a good amount of expected jank, which is fine, early access. But I did have fun. The recursive loop of resource does get tedious after a bit. So that's like the big knockdown I have on it is the resource grind. Like maybe next there'll be automation for the ore nodes, which would be awesome. Like if there was like an automation for the ore nodes where they'd break and then move to the crushers and do that and automate that, it wouldn't be so tedious. But it's a fun enough game. It's not a fun enough game for me to sit in what is currently endgame and just keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. Maybe after they add story to it and whatever, because we're right there. Well, no, we have 2 more planned milestones. Maybe that gets us off planet story-wise or something. Build a rocket. Or, I don't know. It does a kind of like Planet Crafter does, where you go to a different planet and terraform a little bit or something. I don't know. But it's been fun enough. Building's decently okay. Better than a lot of other games that have building, but not exceptional, I should say. Not bad. Yeah, a lot of fun. Some things I wish should come up earlier than later, like the water pump. Would have been nice. Middling in the because like down here you get silos and then you get the drone station and the reservoir. You have to get clear here for the water, but getting water in like this one or even this one would have been very nice. I'm okay with like the solar generator being at the end. Yes, we do have one more farm that we could put down. I'd have to figure out where to put that, but I think the progression is okay. A lot easier and better if you know what you're doing and you prepare for it and you're like, I'm gonna crop early. Like, to get to this point in my other save file, like hundreds of, or like 50 plus days of doing stuff, and didn't even do like decoration stuff in a meaningful way. There we go. Yeah, sometimes the building is a little bit jank. Like just loading in the structural load that it calculates is a little bit off sometimes. Let's see, what else did we unlock in here? Oh, the vase. But yeah, I think that's like, except for I think one more set of artifacts, or like 12, 13 more for the last crafting thing. I guess we could look at areas, like all the artifacts in Hexagonal Valley. Missing maybe seeds from in there. Frost Ridge Peak, we're missing all of them. So yeah, we're not going to go through and do everything. Yeah, I've enjoyed playing it. I think I rushed too early on and made great progress, which was awesome, because getting things unlocked and able to do things and some of the automation up early was really nice. But yeah, I don't know, it's kind of a we'll wait and see how things are doing. Let's I mean, this one I don't know. That's a Harry Potter name. Fits.
Huh?
And yes, my animals are sad. I thought you were supposed to keep my animals happy. Anyway. Yeah, enjoyable game. Had a good amount of fun playing it. It's just, now that there's not a goal to work towards, kind of built a decently okay house. Not amazing, but more than I normally do on these type of games. I don't know. It's just kind of the same thing now until there's an update or you just decide to stop. So I think that's going to be it for today. That's going to be it for this, at least until one update. Maybe we'll wait for 2 updates before we come back in. That's the tricky thing about early access games, is it's only so much stuff. That's why we've not spent too much time in Traveler's Rest, even though there's been an update. We just want a little bit more content before spending too much time in. So yeah, that's going to be it for today. So thank you for coming out, watching, all that fun stuff, and we'll see you, hopefully, next time. Bye.